Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, where in the last episode I became best friends with a horse, who now follows me everywhere, but who I can't yet ride and really needs to stay here while I go elsewhere. I do want to check my character, because I think the reason I can't ride you yet is... Where's survival now? Survival is at 0. Okay. Yeah. If survival were at 1, I'd be able to ride the horse with a saddle, though I don't know if I would be able to even put a saddle on the horse. I don't know how to saddle a horse. I don't know if you get that with survival or if you just learn to ride it with a saddle for survival 1. I think you need survival 4 to ride it without a saddle. I have no knowledge of riding at all, as you can see. And I need any type of rope to leash the horse. So, horse is going to stay here, and I'm going to go elsewhere. What is this, by the way? Nothing? No, just a standard bush. I couldn't get anything from foraging that. Right then. Allow me to climb over there. You stay there, horse, and I will be back with you eventually. So it's getting pretty late in the day, close to 8 PM now. Where are we? Okay, there's I've marked an H up here. That's marking the horse. There's the house. Fantastic. We'll probably be sleeping here. Will we? I don't know. What I want to do is I want to go to options, and I want to... Where is auto pickup? I want that set to true, I think. Because I want to... No, that's not right at all. I want to additional auto features turn on and auto forage everything. Yes, save those changes. Because that's going to enable me to... Do I have loads of shit on me? That's... yes, I do, in fact. Let me drop some things, because I don't need to be carrying all of that. Where's the kitchen? Here we are. Let me just climb on the counter and drop things right here. The stuff that I want to drop is, say, just anything that's food. Apart from the... I'll take the canteen with clean water. I'll drop the... How am I for... I'm very hungry, in fact, so I should eat something first. The cheese spread goes off pretty quick, so let's have that. We'll have all 4 of those just now, in fact. And, oh, I've got chewing gum as well. I've got bread. I can actually prepare meals. I haven't done that yet. I was thinking about preparing a peanut butter sandwich, but, we're going to leave that. I'm just essentially going to drop all of the food that I'm carrying, including cattle fodder, apparently. I can't drop some of these because... Well, they are in fact loose. Hang on. If I do this, and this, and this, and this, then am I dropping all of the food? Oh, no. I don't want to drop liquid from its container. I didn't drop liquid from its container, did I? I did select no. Food, clean water. I didn't select clean water, did I? What is... yeah, sorry, what is here? Protein rations. Sealed energy drink. Bread, canned fruit. Can't pick up liquid, but that is the 3 cans of... Yeah, there we go, that's fine. Fantastic, so that's made up some space. What else have I got in my inventory? Anything that I want to drop at all? Low-grade methamphetamine. Yeah, we ought to... Let's drop that here, in fact. Under drugs. We don't need to be carrying it for the time being. But it is I believe it's a good trade item. We'll drop that on drowsy cough syrup. We will drop those. That. The inhaler we don't necessarily need to be carrying, but I think we may as well. Really, actually, where's the horse? Tack will... Oh, God, I didn't even drop them. Okay, quickly. This, and this, and this, and... I've already selected that? I have. Yeah, so those are already selected. Okay, drop those. And also on these counters over here, try to remember that I've put these here. I'm going to drop the horse tack, the... Do I have the saddle here somewhere? Rein and tackle and saddle. Because I imagine they're quite big and taking up a lot of space in my backpack. And what I want to do for the time being is go foraging. And I have auto foraging on, so the best thing for me to do is to go into the forest at this point, which is just over here. Should be safe. Yeah, this area, I haven't marked anything as dangerous in this area. We saw the Zomborg up here. Massive burial site up here with loads of zombies. There's a compound bow for me to grab there. A hybrid car left there. A bike further north. Still. Where's the forest? A bit north of me here. So let's start... yeah, we may as well pick the lily. Yeah, let's pick the lily. I'm just trying to forage everything. As you can see, as I walk past things, they get auto-foraged. Various things like these. You can see the coloration of the bushes changes just as I get close to them. And that's me picking whatever was there on those bushes. Not all bushes do have something for me to pick. But these ones do. This one doesn't. It's also getting very dark now. As the night falls around 7:53 p.m. It is going on towards 8, as I said. I'm also feeling pretty weary. I know that it's always maybe too dark to do this now. I can still vaguely see some things. Well, I see where the bushes are, don't I? So I may as well just wander close to whatever bushes I can. And all of this is just in the hope of getting my survival up. Yeah, let's pick a bluebell. I don't know if that increases my survival at all. How safe do I feel in a forest? I do know that wolves can hang out in forests now, so maybe I shouldn't be going too deep. I am going fairly deep into here. But I don't hear anything around me, so how's my survival now? Survival's at 1 and 25%, so brilliant. Yeah, let's pick the burdock, we may as well. Just head back down towards the farm. Yeah, pick that burdock. There's the road, there's the farm. Brilliant. So I can go in, and I can drop all this stuff off. All of the foraged items. Is this a... Okay, I was going to say, is this a massive TV? It's a massive sofa with a tiny TV. What books have you got? Have I actually checked these? I don't know. Ready when you are. I think they're both fiction, so not of much concern. Let's just drop the foraged items here. What have we got? A handful of young leaves, some fiddleheads, and more fiddleheads, clean water, burdock. What else? What else? Is there anything like in Misk? Pine bow, 2 pine bows, 12 pine bows, pine cone, 2 pine cones, 8 pine cones, tan bark, willow bark, withered plant, 4 withered plants, decorative plant seeds. Let's drop those. We don't need to be carrying those. If they're just a decorative plant, they actually have no use for us, really. Pine resin as well. Items 1. I think that's everything we want to drop. Okay. Good. Let's pick this back up. The item that's right here. The saddle and the rein and tackle. Horse tack. What even is a horse tack? A saddle, bridle, and associated tack that can be placed on a tamed animal that is capable of being ridden. Oh, so is the tack just everything? Let's just pick the rein and tackle and the saddle up then. And we'll see if we can take those and put them on the horse now. Now that I have survival of 1, maybe that's possible. I should also make sure that, before I forget, just go down to additional auto features, turn that back to false, and save that. Yep. Now horse, where are you? You're down here somewhere, aren't you? Did you stay by the fence for me, or...? There you are. Hello, horse. I'd like to examine you. I can equip horse with armor now. I don't have the necessary item at hand. So... rename push horse. Swap positions. Hang about. We no longer get the message saying that I no longer know how to saddle a horse. And instead we have equip horse with armor, but the armor I'm carrying is not good enough? Let's see, I'm not carrying horse armor, so what about items? If I go to it in my inventory, where is it? Saddle? Activate. I can't use a saddle there. Do they need to be assembled into like a horse tack? Maybe I should have brought the horse tack instead? Maybe I should have just brought all three. Just for the sake of it. Let's give this another shot. We'll grab the horse tack and we'll see if we can do that instead. So, horse tack is going to be right here. Let me grab that and we'll go back to the horse. Okay, and then I want to get some sleep, I think. Pretty sure that sound I just heard was just my echo. Okay, where are you, horse? Where are you? You've moved. Have you gone in? You appear to have gone in, I think. Horse? Oh, where are you? Horse? There you are! Okay. Examine. Oh, okay, that's different. So we can't equip horse with armor, but we can tack up horse. So tack up horse using horse tack. And now if I examine you, I can mount horse. Oh, I can mount horse. You mount your steed, you climb on the horse, and now I'm riding a horse. Now I'm riding a horse. And I'm guessing that's a little bit faster than walking. I am tiring out and slowing down as a result, but I don't think that the horse is. How do I unmount a horse? How do I unmount a horse? I can't get you over a fence. Ooh, how do I ride a horse at all? Okay, horse, I'm gonna let you wander around, but I do need to figure out how to... Ah, I can dismount in any direction. Okay, so just hop off that way. Fantastic. Okay, horse is ready for riding. And we can attach bags to the horse. I'm not sure how many, but... yeah, that means I can probably go back to the LMOE, which is my plan, and pick up those bags from there. Right now, for now, what have I still got in my inventory? I'm guessing I've still got the saddle and rein and tackle. Oh yes, I do. Well, let's drop those over here, because I don't need to be carrying them. Perhaps they assemble into, like, something. Something to do with animals? No. Weapon, ammo, food, chem, electronic, armor, appliance, other, tinder, chairs. Well, I know it's called horse tack, so if I search for it by the name tack... No, just soggy hardtack, whatever that is. A soggy, virtually tasteless bread product. Oh. Oh, that's miserable, that. A soggy, virtually tasteless bread product that has soaked up enough water that it won't hurt your teeth when you chew it. Why? I assume you can get toothache in the game, and therefore it's worth having that. Which bedroom would I like? Probably this one. And yes, sleep if we could. Yes, I'll sleep because I am tired. And we'll not set an alarm. Marksmanship may need some refreshing. It's dropped to 0, so yep, that marksmanship practice that I got in has gone rusty. Okay, while I'm here, I do in fact want to see what this looks like. There is a feline suit here. What does that look like if I'm wearing that? If I zoom in on myself there. Oh, that is bizarre. I mean, I know I'm wearing some other stuff as well, but... Oh, you can see it's got a little tail as well. That is weird. What am I wearing apart from that? I would like to drop it. Yes, the feline suit, which apparently has... Oh, it's apparently got pockets. Yeah, I'm wearing sunglasses and I'm wearing a hard hat and all that stuff. Yeah, so I was wearing a lot of that, as well as the feline suit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. And back down. And out we go. Do we take the horse, is the question. Because my plan is, I know I said I was going to go to the cabin, and I know I was saying this LMOE was worth a check as well. But right now I kind of just want to go back to the other LMOE. There's another mine here. What else? Let's plot a route. If we grab the horse and come out this way, then well, we need a rope. We need a rope to tie the horse in place wherever we go. Oh, there was the Zomborg. So I'm hoping that we can actually... These are dairy farms. Hoping that we can go along this side and avoid it by just taking this route up. The issue with that is we took this side around to avoid those zombies, so we don't know if this other side is safe, but we can probably cut through the forest from about here. The only problem with that is it gets us quite close to Amigo Scout Tower I don't want to get too close to. And this LMOE was trapped around the outside, wasn't it? And we encountered that crow there. Now that's fine. Someone in the comments said I didn't check the door, and I probably should have checked the door because it may have been unlocked. That's an oversight on my part. We could go back. We could stop there on our way through. I just don't have a rope. The main aim is to get all the way back up to where exactly? This LMOE, because this is where the good stuff was. So that's my target today. I should really grab all that food again before setting off. And you know what? I will do that. Of course I'll do that. Why wouldn't I do that? So what have I left over here? Grab from here. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Bread, canned fruit, cookie, cattle fodder. May as well take it. I don't know now if it's actually I'll take these 14 wrappers instead because that's all the cookies. And the energy drink I believe I'm already picking up. Yeah. And whatever I dropped here. Yeah, the amphetamine, the non-drowsy cough syrup, all of that, yeah. And over here I dropped just a bunch of foraged things. Okay. Is there anything in this bin? Spray can. What's a transistor book? Okay. I think we're ready to leave. There's just another reins and tackle there and a saddle that I now don't need. I am going to need to open the gates for the horse here. I can bring it in through the stable. These are already open. Bring it on through here. But in order to get it out, I need to open this. Which now gives you an exit. There's no rope around here, is there, that I can see? What's this? Salt licks. I mean, they're too heavy to pick up. That's because I'm carrying a lot, isn't it? Rein and tackle, not useful. More salt licks. I'm sure the horse would be very happy with the salt licks, but yeah, just for lack of yoke and harness as well. For lack of horse, where did you go? Horse, where did you? There you are. Okay, horse. Let's well, I could attach a bag to you, but I don't have a spare bag at the moment, do I? We will. No, I want to mount the horse. Why can't I mount the horse? Push horse, rename attack, attach bag to horse, equip horse with armor. I'm too heavy to mount horse. Okay, attach bag to horse? Okay, what about the... Can I attach the hiking backpack? To you? Is that possible? And then I assume I'm no longer wearing the backpack. No, you're wearing that backpack. So I'm no longer too heavy. Mount the horse. And you're carrying the backpack for me. Okay. So. Off we go. I don't appear to be able to control speed of a horse like I can a car, so... Oh, I assume I can do something like this, though. Yeah, can I go to a... There's no way a horse can go prone, right? Can we go to a run horse? Is that... You spur your steed into a gallop. Okay. And yeah, now the seconds are ticking by a lot more slowly because we're going faster. Let's not, because we're going to tire you out. So we'll go back to a walk horse. And yeah, I just want to cut straight north across here, I believe. I will zoom out to give myself plenty of warning should I see anything ahead. Cut around the outside of the forest there. Oh no. We've had a talk about that in the comments. Let's avoid that. We don't want to be dealing with whatever's under the ground. I still haven't seen whatever it is. Apparently it can't follow me onto roads, so it'll stay in this area here. It won't leave, I wouldn't imagine, because I guess it can't cross roads. But yeah, that's not something we want to be dealing with. Oh, we got pretty close to that one. That I really got to be more observant. So there's more than one in this area. Okay, but we're at the road now. That's relative safety. And we're just going to follow the road this way for a bit. There is... What's this? Oh, another dairy farm. Do we see cows? We see 4 cows. We see 4 regular cows. Cows are great. That's another one of those, isn't it? Yeah. God, they're everywhere. I haven't seen those until this specific game, so... I've never encountered whatever they are. But I've got a suspicion that they are gigantic mutant earthworms of some description that we don't want to be messing around with. Okay, let's continue to push north. We'll go this way, straight up this way, because we don't want to get too close to where we know the Zomborg was. There's no sense in going back to the radio tower, so hopefully we can just avoid these zombies by sticking to the east. Oh, there's another and another. There was 2 of them there. That is and because they're not above ground, you'll never get warning of them. It seems you just don't get warning of them until they are like right underneath you. But it seems we haven't seen one in a bit, so I don't think they don't appear to be this far north. Although I've seen others. I've seen them as early as the pump stations. There is a Migo. Yes, because of course there's the Migo lookout here. So at this point we want to be heading in this sort of direction, trying to avoid the 2 Migos. But they're both 43 tiles away, so I know they're fast. I know Migos are fast. That's one of the only things I do know about Migos. They're not coming this way though, are they? No, then there's spiders up here as well. Woodpecker, chipmunk, how are we? We appear to be, yeah, making our way past where the zombies were. And we're now here and want to cut through in roughly this part of the world. Okay, yeah, and then we're back to the campsite. So let's zoom in, sorry. Just while we're making our way through the forest, because Well, there are oversized birds here that I don't want to... Oversized crows that I don't want to be messing about with. But I don't see them at the moment, so... Zoom in and we might... There's a sound over there. Horse, I would like to dismount here, please. And just quickly grab the... what kind of bows have we got? Short bow or modern recurve bow. Does not fit in any pocket, but we should be able to wear it. I don't think I can use it yet, but I can pick it up at least. And then mount the horse. And we'll continue from here. Okay, well, we can also deconstruct the tent. I'm not going to do that just yet. Apparently, if I go to the center square in the tent, I can interact with it and deconstruct it, and then we'll be able to take it with us. Since I'm carrying quite a lot right now, I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to drop off a bunch of this food, I think, back at the LMOE shelter and grab a different backpack and basically reorganize back there. So for the time being, we're going to continue up this way. I don't see any enemies. Excellent. This is going very smoothly. Zoom out. And at this point, we just follow the road back up to the lab. Where, I mean, I could check the car here. I think I left some stuff in the car. So, let's take a look anyway. What have we got in here? Chewy candy, cigar, cold. This square, just a large plastic sheet, and the other square, yeah, a bunch of foodstuffs that I left behind. Is any of that worth eating now? Like, is any of it going off soon? Apple cider, bread, 1 week. 20 hours left on this yogurt. It's still fresh for the time being. Let's have the yogurt. And a lot of the rest is indefinite. I don't think I'm going to pick any of it up right now. Horse. Come here. We're going to mount the horse. And the plan is to just continue up the road, I think. Up the road to... Well, most of this is safe, isn't it? South of the mine, we're pretty safe. And then we want to cut through here and get back to the LMOE. Or we could go the other way around, which we know... Well, no, we went through the forest last time. You know what, let's just... I'm not going to auto walk or anything. I am chilly, but I can if I want to. I have nothing to wear. Why is that? Is that because the raincoat is in the bag that's on the horse? Possibly. If I were to say, dismount the horse here and then tap that, I have nothing to wear, okay. If I were to grab something, okay, if I were to interact with the horse, I could remove bag from horse, or place items into bag. It seems like I can't get items out of the bag while the horse is, while it's worn by the horse. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to be the case. No, I just want to mount again. Why can't I mount? I should be able to mount here. God, why does mount sometimes not show up? What if I... Horse? Oh, has it gone for water? I hope it's just gone for water. Good stuff, okay. Thirsty horse. Now I can mount the horse. Horse got thirsty. That's totally fine. Okay, so we just follow the road back up in this direction. Ultimately, yeah, we're safe. I remember there being some risk quite near to the cabin. There were chihuahuas in this part of the world. There's one, yeah. Chihuahua. But apart from that, this is mostly a safe route. Like I say, I remember there being something by the cabin that was cause for concern. I still need to find a rope as well. But what I'm hoping is that we'll find a rope back in the LMOE shelter that I didn't pick up. I would hate to lose the horse now. We should name the horse as well. I haven't thought of a name for the horse yet. Okay, so what was in this direction? I remember marking a saddle somewhere, like here. So I remember this part is safe. This obviously isn't. There'll be zombies in this area. And I remember there was a bunch of stuff that kept on getting flagged for me around here as well. So, I mean, yeah, up and around and through the forest is the safer route, actually. I think we cut as close to the forest as possible here. And then that way if we need to nip into it, we can do. So yeah, let's just keep on up to this road here. And once we hit, well, here, we'll just cut straight up from here. I'm not seeing any enemies yet. Just keep on checking that map and go diagonal from here. Maybe follow this road up. Maybe. Still not seeing anything. What is this, by the way? This is just a rural house. I can't remember if we've checked that or not. I imagine we must have done. There's a fly over there. Not too concerned about that. We'll just cut through the forest here. A fat zombie. Where is that? That's to the west of me. I see it, yeah, okay. It's pretty far away though. Whoops. Just keep on going this way, and we're back at this road, which is safe. I think I remember it being perfectly safe up here. And then around about here, we cut through and try to get to the LMOE. There's a noise there. I don't see anything there. I hear footsteps apparently. Why do I hear footsteps? There's only me here. There's the LMOE. It all seems pretty safe. The issue now is I can't tell the horse to stay. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Did you see that? So just down here, this churned earth, this is of concern. This is what I've been scared of all episode, really. I don't want to necessarily leave the horse out here in that case. But I also can't really take it in with me. Maybe I can. Maybe I can sneak the horse just into here, and you can stay there, whilst I head downstairs and look for some rope or something. Okay, so let's be fairly quick about this. Essentially just looking for some rope. Metal rake, sandpaper, misc repair kit, sun shield. No rope. Filter mask though, not bad. A bunch of books, so not a bad place to hang out. That is the plan, is to hang out here. Plank stick. Bunch of foodstuffs. Excellent. Just saving. Anything else in this part of the world? Glass bowl, toilet plunger, wood saw, plank. No. Nothing in here. Anything this way? The horse has come downstairs. Okay, that's fine. Horse, where are you? Have you gone back up? Why would the horse? I mean, that's fine if you want to come down here, horse. That's great. No, what's in here? Bandages, multivitamins, nicotine gum, saline solution, multivitamins, large tactical backpack. That's one of the big things that I want to grab from here. What have we got in here? Mess kit, scissors, duct tape, Kevlar shears, hatchet, folding knife. No rope. I mean, I could make some rope. Just a bunch of novels. No rope. No rope. How would I make rope? I can make long cordage ropes, long ropes. Short. Oh, these are just. I see. Yeah. Okay. So long cordage rope would require. Well, we don't. I don't think we need that, do we? Do we need a short rope? Using cordage pieces. This requires thread, fiber, sinew. This requires long strings. Just 6 long strings, though. Six long strings and no tool. Could I get 6 long strings from something? Maybe. Another thing I need to be aware of is that... Oh! There it is. Okay. Found it. What's in here then? I was going to say, another thing I need to be aware of is that apparently LMOE shelters are always symmetrical, so there was obviously a missing part to this, and I just happened to find it there. As I was saying that, there's the door. Ooh! Protein shake, animal cooking oil, Italian seasoning, cornmeal, a pipe shotgun, a 6-round combat shotgun, shotgun slugs, 22 caliber ammo, a Keltec PF9 is one of the most popular backup pistols due to its history of reliability, a PF9 round magazine, 9x 90mm, so more ammo, birdshot Taurus Spectrum, which is a subcompact pistol designed for concealed carry and built for high quality, durable materials. A magazine for that, a 380 ACP JHP ammunition, and a signal flare. Okay. No rope. Man, what a waste of time. No, that's good. That's really good. That's some good shit. We're going to be hanging out here for a while. I just want to make a rope. I want to... Okay, well, we can make a cordage rope. Cordage rope is pretty easy to make. I think a cordage rope should do the trick. So if we look for cordage rope, long cordage rope is probably out of the question. Yeah, because we need 5 short cordage ropes to even make a long rope. So you make a short rope before you make a long rope. Short cordage rope requires 6 long cordage pieces. Okay. Or 6 thread. Could do that too. Oh, just where am I going to get rope? That's so annoying. Maybe I grab a backpack. I mean, I should grab a backpack, shouldn't I? I could grab both. Let's see, we've got the large tactical backpack or the military rucksack. Which do we think is better? Encumbrance is 10 on the military backpack. Large tactical backpack has encumbrance of 10 when full 55. This has when full 50. So is the military rucksack smaller than the large tactical? Is that what we're getting at here? Yeah, looks like it. The large tactical is slightly better, so I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to put that on. Wear the large tactical, yep. And I wouldn't mind picking up the multivitamins, aspirins, multivitamins. I mean everything really, but for the time being I'm going to also grab this, the military rucksack. I'm going to shove that in my bag, and hopefully that keeps me light enough that I can still ride the horse. Because we're not stopping here, clearly. Is that a water pump? Hey, horse. This is a water pump, right? Yes, fantastic. Water pump's excellent. Water pump plus... This is a wood-burning stove over here, right? Start a fire, you'll need a fire source. Yeah, brilliant. So, okay, we can't use the magnifying glass. I don't even know if I have a magnifying glass, but we can't use anything like that. But we could use matches, or we could use a lighter, plus a source of fuel, say wood, to make a fire down here. Then we could heat unclean water from this pump on that, and that would keep us going down here. The only problem so far as vertigo is concerned is that, well, vertigo's not... Vertigo is not happy staying in one place. Vertigo is a nomad. Horse, horse. I'm glad you fit down here. I'm glad you could come down the stairs, but come on now, horse. Let's ride. So the plan from here. Whoops. The plan from here is to... I guess we want to get all the way back up to the hunting lodge. That's going to be a good bet in terms of finding rope, maybe. And if not, we can bring the horse inside and we can have a look around in the area for the cordage pieces to make the rope. And we can also start planning and start... well, can two people ride a horse? There's a question. Can our friend who's here, can she also ride a horse? You can't go upstairs while you're riding. Horse. Horse, this is outrageous. Right, you come with me then, horse. I just have to wait for the horse, I guess. Horse. Oh. Hang on. Now I'm thinking I need Damn it, horse. Oh, you just run back in here. Okay. Is there anything I can do? This is ammo, isn't it? 22 blanks, yeah. Horse. What are we gonna do? I mean, I could take things apart. Really, there's nothing... Because I can't lead the horse, that's the thing. I also can't lead the horse either. I can swap positions, push horse, rename, which I do want to do. I want to come up with a name for the horse. Attack, which I don't want to do. Place items into bag. Remove bag from horse. Equip horse with armor. Remove tack from horse or mount horse. I need any type of rope to leash horse, and then... Okay, right, the rope just became more important then. Because I think if I had a rope, I could lead the horse along. So we're looking for short rope, which has a whole section here, so let's just open that up. To do that, I need thread, yarn, long strings. This is going to be the easiest recipe, I think. What's the difference between this rope and that rope? There's two recipes. This one's much harder and takes 9 hours to complete. This one takes 27 minutes, but it requires a spinning wheel. Some of these, yeah. Oh, I need my equipment. Let me put some items in the bag here, hang on. Horse, place items into bag. Let's put the 2 backpacks that I've picked up into it, right? The large tactical backpack only has a military rucksack in it, so let's put that into the bag on you. And then let me take that bag. How do I interact with you again? Like this. So, remove bag from horse. Am I now wearing that? I am not wearing it, am I? Where have I put that? Oh, I've dropped it there. Okay. Let me wear it then. Yes, wear the hiking backpack with the 40 items in it. My torso is very encumbered. Dodging and melee is hampered. I think I've just left it on the ground there, haven't I? Am I still not wearing it? No, I am wearing it. So what's this? Oh, I've left those on the ground there, huh? Yeah, let me pick that up. Okay, right, fantastic. That's a little bit unusual. They should have been in that bag, but I suppose because I put them on the horse... Well, I put them in the bag on the horse separately. There must be some sort of weird thing going on with the inventory there. But now I've got a bunch of stuff. So, let's see what I can do. Rope. To make short rope, I need long strings. Can I make long strings? Is that something I can do? Get rid of the rope part and just type in strings. Long strings. Yes, I could make that right now. Could I? It's blue, which is weird. Primary skill tailoring 1, batch time savings none, activity level... Oh no, hang on. Just open it up. There we go. To do this I need plant fiber, heavy duty thread. The only one that... Yeah, this is the only one, so I need... Oh god, thread, yarn... 300 plant fiber. It's not really worth it. Where do I get cordage now? There's a thought. Where do I get cordage? Search for cordage. Cordage. How do I make, say, short cordage pieces? This can be made from pile of straw, tan bark, willow bark, or withered plant. We need to go foraging. We need to forage for tan bark or willow bark. Okay. Tan bark or willow bark. And then to make a short cordage rope, I then need 6 cordage pieces. It takes me 1 willow bark per cordage piece. Okay, so we'll grab 6. That's the idea. Grab 6 of those. We can make a rope. Grab 6 of those and we can make a rope. What am I looking at here? Nothing to be examined nearby. What is this? This is a apricot tree, mulberry tree, pear tree, plum tree. Oh, they're all fruit trees. Coffee tree. That's not ideal actually. Okay, if I were to once again say, I am carrying a lot now though, that's the issue. Because I picked up all that food again. Specifically need willow bark or tan bark, don't I? A little bit boxed in on this side, but I can actually get out this way. Okay, great. Pick fern, no thank you. What is this? Maple tree. Oak tree. I don't really know what gives me yeah, I need a tool for that. Oh, is it F to forage, by the way? Nope. Nope, that's F is to draw a weapon. What about capital F? Is that? Nope. Forage. There is no forage button. Okay. I assume it's oh, it's just E. I find wild root. Fresh. No. So many bushes there. See, I'm not used to doing it this way. I always do it the other way. I'm gonna head back into the armory and drop some stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense to do that. Let me head back downstairs. All because the stupid horse decided it had to come in here with me. So I want this on 2. I want to drop a bunch of food stuff into square 2. So food. Let me drop all of this. Yeah. Heard footsteps. That's just the horse. Ignore and continue. Bread, that can go in there as well. Wrapper with protein rations, they can all go in there. In fact, it's capital M to multi-drop. Ignore. Ignore. I could in fact drop the drugs here too if I wanted, or... Well, I'm carrying several leather wallets now that I need to really... Let's get the MRE packages in there too. No, and that as well. Small cardboard box with 2 items. Can opener. Can opener we don't really need to be carrying if we're not carrying food, but we'll take it anyway. Clean water. I've got a bunch of stuff left over. Like a sleeping bag. That's got to be massive, right? I should just drop the sleeping bag. Yeah, you hear all those footsteps from the horse over there. Let me... This looks like a prep room, so let me just... I will, in fact, into square 4. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That one should be inventory, please. This one should be 4. Because I want to drop the sleeping bag, wherever that was. Oh yeah, all the medicine as well I should drop. Let me drop the sleeping bag here. And the tactical backpack with the military backpack inside it. We don't need to be carrying that while we're looking for rope. Okay, fantastic. Then, game will save. Then I'll go back upstairs. Horse is still in there. I want to go back to options. Auto foraging, because I just don't know what I'm looking for, but I do know it gets picked up when I'm auto foraging. So we're just looking for a specific kind of bark. So we want to be in the forest. No. We want to be in the forest, moving around the trees, essentially. Trying to see what kind of bark we pick up. Willow bark, be it... yeah, willow bark or anything else. Like, I think we grab the bark from you when we get close. Yes, we do. Okay, and there's 2 more of you here. That's great. Do I see any more of those trees? I do not. I see one of you down here. And one of you over here, so I'll grab that one as well. Let me check and see, do I have plenty of containers? Other... Birch barks, birch barks, birch barks. Was birch barks good enough for this? It was the cordage pieces, tan bark or willow bark. Birch bark, no good. Tan bark or willow bark. Okay, so start ignoring those. What does this say? Ignore. There is a mound of dirt there. Ignore the bluebell. Didn't find anything. This is going to be another willow bark, isn't it? No, not burdock. I'm not looking for burdock. Sorry, yeah, go away. I'm now not picking things up. I'm now dropping things, aren't I? What have I left here? Handful of young leaves. Not helpful. What have we got? Anything? Do I have what I'm looking for? Maybe that was it. Birch barks, pine boughs, pine cones, tan bark, 2 tan bark. So we've got 3 tan bark, I need 6. Who gave me the tan bark then? I don't know, but that might be a bit more. I just wander in this sort of area, maybe I get more. I think it's you, is it you? No, which tree is it that's giving me that? Does it look like you? No. I think we may have it now. Yeah, as I get close to some of these trees, they do... Their texture just change as I pass by them, as you can see there. So let's see what we've got in our inventory. We have got 8 tan bark. It was tan bark that I needed. Okay, brilliant. We've also got some willow bark, which may have been useful also. Let's get back down to the LMOE without incurring the wrath of whatever it is that lives beneath the ground here. There's the LMOE. And horse, I'm hoping you're still... Yes, you are still down here. Good horse. You've gone back upstairs. You've come back downstairs. What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. Horse, we're going to do some crafting. Come with me. Okay. We are going to use this counter to craft cordage. It's all about getting the rope now. Short cordage piece, we need 6 of these. Could also do long cordage piece. But no, we just want to do this. Short cordage piece. I can't see to craft. Oh! Okay, we might have to do this outside, because it is dark down here. Or we could do it right here. It's light here, for some reason. Not 100% sure why it's light here, but whatever. Short cordage piece. I will use the... I guess the tan bark, we've got more of that. Ignore and continue, because that's just a horse. I mess up and destroy the tan bark. There is nothing left of the in-process short cordage piece to craft from. Okay, great. My crafting's bad, isn't it? Cordage again, short cordage piece. Just whatever. Ignore and continue. We have made 1. We have made 1. So... recent. Make a second. Put it down and start working. We have made 2. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So, short cordage piece. Once again, this will be number 3. Number 3 done. We need 6 total, so 3 more of these. It really doesn't matter what material we're using. 2 more. Silly horse. Is this the last one? This might be the last one. Put it down and start working. And can I drop this that I'm apparently holding? Ignore and... well, yeah, okay. So what have we got here? What's on the floor? 6 cordage pieces. Fantastic. Okay. That's excellent. Now, then, what else can I do? What was it? It was rope that I wanted to do now. Rope. I should be able to make a short cordage rope. No? Oh, long cordage pieces. 36 short cordage pieces or 6 long cordage pieces. Oh. Oh dear. How much to make a... sorry, how much to make a long cordage? Long cordage piece, I can make 1 from the 6 that I have. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's either way. It's, yeah. It's 6 times 6 equals 36. All this to just get a rope. Okay. I'm going to have to gather more materials, and I'm going to have to... all just because I can't get the horse back upstairs. Horse. Where even is horse? You haven't gone back upstairs by yourself, have you? That would be great, actually. No, it looks like you're over here. Yes, you are, in the secret room. Okay. Well, I think we'll end it here. I'll probably finish making this rope that I need between this and the next episode. Coming this Sunday. So, not actually... my next Cataclysm video will not be this. It'll be a special Christmas special, because Sunday is Christmas Day. I've got a Christmas special coming out that was a lot of fun to make, actually. And I hope you enjoy that. But this returns on well, the usual date, whatever that is. Is it? Do I post these on Mondays? Mondays and Fridays? I think that's right. So this will be back on Monday after the Christmas special. I hope you join me for both of those. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Enter.